is David Yusuf. I am the presenter of Team Glimpse. And I hope that everyone here is comfortable with English because I will be presenting in English. Okay? So we will start with the first. There seems a little problem with the speaker, but it's okay. Hi everyone, welcome to the presentation of Team Glimpse. One of the most important things, one of the most fun things in this life is music. Okay, and it's also one of the most controversial things. In old civilization, people regarded music to be the sound of God. Okay, and in now civilization, there are some people who regard music to be the sound of the devil. And in between, there are many music genres that people love. And within this diversity, we decided to make a game that is based on music, a game that is fueled by music. And we called it Lotus Prophecy. First, let me take you to a journey of our presentation. Okay, so we will start by presenting the team, and then the game, in terms of development, and then the gameplay, experience of the game, and then we'll end up with the demo. So first, let's start with the team. For the team, the team's name is Glimpse. For the programming, we have only one programmer, who is Jalal Shashwa. For 3D game art, because the game is a 3D game, we have Aqba Gharbi. For the 2D game art, for the design of the wallpapers and backgrounds, we have Emma Tobad. And for team management and presentation, you have me, your host. Okay, so let's start with the presentation of the game. The game's name is Lotus Prophecy. From its name, Lotus is the name of a girl, and the prophecy tells much about the idea of the game, the storyboard of the game. And the idea of the game is as follows. It's a fiction game in which we imagine that the reason why planet Earth has life within it and not any other planet is that we have music, right? We have a music disc inside of the planet that keeps the planet alive. And this is the reason why other planets do not have. And that in a far distant planet, there was a girl in that planet who decided to come to planet Earth through galaxies and discover about those discs. And this is the idea of the game. So the girl takes a spaceship and travels between galaxies, and between those galaxies she encounters enemies and tries to overcome obstacles. So that drives us to the characters of the game. The characters of the game are, we have the spaceship, the player spaceship, MT-90, and the enemy spaceships who differ in size and difficulty. The characters of the game are developed under 3ds Max using the model sheet model, which means that the characters of the game have been drawn on a paper and then scanned to 3ds Max and then developed upon until we get the final design of the spaceships for the player and also for the enemies, which means that it's 100% handmade. For the technology, for the game engines we have used, the game is developed under Unity game engine, and the characters, as you have seen, are made under 3ds Max. And both softwares are authentic. For the Unity we have a free license, and for 3ds Max we have student's license. And let's now focus about what's specific about the game, which is the shooting power. The game, as I said, is ruled by music. So we have the spaceship of the player, which travels and encounters enemies. The specific thing about this spaceship is that it generates shooting power from music. Okay, so it converts music into shooting power. For that, I want to explain this thing, which is the frequency. The frequencies that exist in a piece of music. For music, it has a waveform. Okay, and in the waveforms we have different frequencies. We have high frequencies, mid frequencies, and low frequencies. So mid frequencies are always there. It means that as soon as there is music playing, there will be mid frequency shots. There is mid frequency music, and this we have programmed this mid frequency to generate this type of arm, which is the normal laser. Okay, and then there is the low frequency, which generates the bass. Okay, the sound of the bass. So we have programmed it to generate a specific type of arm, which is stronger. It kills enemies in the first shot. Okay, this is the bass. And for the high frequencies, we have programmed it to generate a shield in the form of electrical sparks, as you see. So within the game, if you kill 10 enemies, you will get what we call the lotus drop. The lotus drop is a period of 1 minute in which you are given a song that has many bass in it. Okay, so it has many bass, which means that she has so much of this arm, which is the strongest, which means that you will kill the enemies plus facilement. Easier. And this and this electric shield, the sparks are to protect you. So if the enemies get close to you, they are destroyed by the electric sparks, as you will see in the demo. So for the game experience, we have two types. We have campaign and free war. For the campaign, we have 5 galaxies in which the player gets through. In each galaxy, he encounters a different type of music. The first galaxy is the trap step. The second is progressive house. The third is chill step, dubstep, and then rock and roll, because rock and roll is the hardest of all galaxies. In each galaxy, you will be given this type of music. In the first, you will be given trap step, and so forth, according to the difficulty. The trap step music does not have bass in it, many bass in it, so it's different. It has many bass in it, so it's the easiest, and rock and roll is the hardest. And after you finish all these galaxies, you get to the final galaxy in which you encounter the final boss. And for the free war, simply you have to play your favorite music. So it's not included in the demo, but it works like this. You upload a song, une chanson, une disque de tac, تطلعها بالجeu وتلعبها. Either it's on your PC, on smartphones, or online. And this, هذه لنا problem تاع licence. The license of the music, we will discuss it in the question and answer section with you fellows. So this is it for the experience. Now let's get to the demo. To the demo of the game. So this is the game. This is Lotus Prophecy. We have the campaign. We will get back to the campaign right away. We have the free war. The free war in this demo edition you are given. There are songs that are provided here. So you have to switch between songs. الشانسون جاو مع الجو تخير منهم واحدة وتلعبها. Okay. And in the campaign, as I have told you, you have different galaxies. So we'll test one of the songs. It starts with a slow rhythm. This is the typical laser. It keeps firing as soon as there is music, and then game goes. The enemies are synchronized with the music. The background is synchronized
وحدة وبنارها حرقاتو شالت له جمرة في قلبه الحنين السقيا اللي شربها شبع ومرواتو وجميل يسقاتهم معهم عطشانين الوردة اللي سقاها من عطرها أرماتو أطفوها
It's 41:14. The mysteries of the universe have all been disclosed. Planets and...
This is the spaceship of the plane and the campaign. So as you can see, it has, it's silent. This is the point. It's silent. There is no sound, no nothing. And the spaceship does not, مثلا ما عندهاش الباور هذيك تاع une chanson qui لها arms. Shooting power. Donc هنايا يجيوها obstacles في الطريق. obstacles هذو يبداو يكبروا. تسمى هذولا يتولي لازم تيفيتيهم. هذه في الكامبين. قبل ما تدخل الجالاكسيز عندك هذه لابارتي. كيما راكم تشوفوا هنايا تخبط فيها تموت. دونك لازم تيفيتيهم. حتى توصل لابارتي الأخرى. حتى توصل هنايا جهة أسترويد اللي ما تقدرش تيفيتيه. الجهة هذه الويف هذه تعطيها الابيليتي انها هاد السبيس شيب كيما راكم تشوفوا تولي عندها القدرة باش ميوزيك يقلبها شوتين باور.
Our friend discovered that her ship was an uncommon that could regenerate.